That's actually really bright. I'm gonna have to turn that down. English.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying?
Oh my
A
god.
plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. The
Yeah,
question
the
is,
brightness
for
is
how
way too
long?
high.
End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant.
First things first, settings. Um, what is? Oh, that doesn't change the brightness though. Step back how it was. Okay, here we go. Like that. Is that too dark? It looks a little bit better. I guess that'll work. Let's go. So, welcome back, guys, to my channel. This is Well That's Random. I know I've been away for forever. So, I wasn't too sure about buying this game, but I decided to give it a try. And I'm going to do a series, which is a day streaming series. So, within 9 days, I'm going to try to complete Biomutant. We're gonna see if we can do that. If we can't make it, well, um, I don't know what I'll do. Probably delete my channel. But I think we'll make it. Easy, medium. All right, let's do medium.
Encode your DNA.
Got different breeds. Primal is nimble, developed the Mortar breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation, making it nimble. Okay, that's the stats. Is the least developed. Lack of mental prowess, huh? Okay, he does look kind of. I like how they. Oh, dumb done. They even call him dumb done. They make him look dumb. Okay. Interesting. This one just kind of looks evil, honestly. What about this one? Oh, this one's supposed to be super smart. Okay. A Mugro is the definition of an ideal breed. Its evolutionary lineage has gone in a direction where the form appearance dominates over function. Huh. I don't know. I kind of like the first one. Kinda. But then I kind of like this one too. This one just looks straight evil, bro. Put this one.
Define your genetic structure.
Oh. It changed how I look. That's interesting. So if I'm intelligent, I'm small. But if I'm like all around, I look like that. Why is his head so big? Bruh. Huh. What does randomize do? That man look kinda evil.
Choose a genetic resilience.
No, this doesn't change. Radioactive. I think I'm gonna do heat.
Choose your first style.
Oh. Oh, I actually like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Pick your main color.
Can we make him all white? What about black? How do you... And make him look like a real villain.
Choose your detail color.
My detail color. Oh, that's the yeah, that's that. Okay. I kind of really just fuck with the white. Yeah, I like the white. I think we're just gonna stick with the white, sir.
Pick a class.
Class. Okay. Deadeye, your ranged weapons reload instantly, and your next magazine gains 20%
Commando.
damage. Oh yeah, but I like how he looks. Range weapons.
Deadeye. Commando.
Range attacks.
Psyfreak.
To shoot a spark ball, press down and input. Bound ability will make you throw a ball in the direction. Your key energy is increased.
Saboteur.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Sentinel. Deadeye. Sentinel.
Oh.
Psyfreak.
I think I'm gonna go with the Psyfreak though. Just for my
Psyfreak
powers.
chosen.
Alright, let's get it.
That'll work.
Okay.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Okay.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Color me light blue for freedom and loyalty. I'm dark red, add strength and power. We're gonna go dark.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Okay. I'm not sure the darkness is for me. Hell yeah, I'm one with the darkness.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
Alright.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. with the difference being I'm the better half.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
Oh shit, he just knocked the fuck out of her. Somewhat dark aura, okay. So...
Guess left can be right, sometimes.
Game does look nice.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Maybe run away. Sorry. I wish I got a review copy of this game, but unfortunately I'm not big enough to get one of those. But from all the reviews I've heard so far, this game hasn't been getting that many reviews.
This
like,
time,
good
it was
reviews.
best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Melee target. Tourist enemy to target melee. Ranged attacks. Aim the camera towards the enemy. Reloading. Press R1 to reload. Your range. That's such a weird button to reload. Quick select. To use your abilities, press the button and balance while pressing and holding. Oh, okay. To throw a sparking ball of key energy that damage the enemy, it is hold the mutation. Okay. Key energy is used for dodging, using mutations, performing special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you'll be unable to perform these actions. Your key regenerates both in and out of combat. So that's just right. Oh, I only have one. Okay. So far, I suck at this game, huh? Not that good. Looks visually nice, though.
don't have the key energy for that.
My character was mean, man. You know, if I didn't pick the Cypher, I would have picked the Saboteur. I thought that outfit was badass. Kinda wish that I did pick him. What's this? You found a weapon, special effect, add-on, and attach it to your ranged weapon to give it extra damage. Type for it as long as the ammo lasts. Some enemies have resistances, weaknesses, okay. Weapon add-on to attach the special add-on effect on select add-on. Select it through the consumable menu. Okay. Medical supply. So I'm just scavenging stuff right now.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Remember to parry enemies' attacks. When the enemy attacks and you see lightning bolt flashes above their head, press it. Okay.
Right between the eyes.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. So I can't go in this. Can I? Oh. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, okay. So that's what it does. Okay. So maybe I should have picked bio-resistant, hazard resistance. Am I going that? Probably not. This is still very, very bright. I'm gonna have to adjust that some more. Give me a sec, guys.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
So much damage. Why am I doing melee attacks? There's a lock hole though. But this is doing no damage to him. Tried to hit me while I was coming up. Oh! Can I get up, please?
Wonder who put it here.
What? Okay. Frustrating me a little bit. Thank you. It's really taking me a sec to get used to the gameplay.
Hold on to that.
You should be like, dang. I heard that you're not like stuck in what you pick, so I'm definitely gonna probably be a saboteur after. Yeah, the game doesn't lock on now.
Cut
Playing
that
a lot
one
of
in
Outlaws
half.
lately. I would stream it, but the game does not really like hold up well.
Zap 'em good. Kill that one.
Oh, it just doesn't lock on. Okay, so what just happened? Press O. Give me all your stuff. He has a car door, okay. Some enemies can carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. Okay. Okay. I was getting a drink. That was a cheap shot. You wait till I learn how to play this game. It's a good thing we have a large health pool, huh? Doesn't seem like there's a heavy button. I can't pick this up. I guess not. Maybe if I was stronger, I could. Since I'm all speed, I guess not.
Almost there. Boom, boom.
Defeating enemies and completing passive quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one's attributes by 10. You also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills. Wong Fu and Perk. Wong Fu, what's that? Give me all your stuff. So, how do I access this one food? Inventory map. Okay. I guess character. Increasing attributes. When you level up, you can increase the attribute of your choice by 10, picking with attribute wanting to increase from this list. Okay. Maybe that's the reason. Like, my agility is 74. Maybe that's why I'm not feeling anything. Because my strength is so low.
Feeling buff.
You'll earn upgrade points when leveling up. These can be used to acquire new special attacks. These can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks times to unlock special attacks. Okay. I only have these on right now. So what's close combat? Unarmed. So can I already do this, or do I not have these? You can now perform your special attack when you have the correct weapon type equipped. Once you unlock more attacks, you'll be able to combine them to reach Super Wong Fu state, okay? Should I look at the perks? It's like how they're just all laying down on the floor dead. Still can't pick that up, huh?
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
it now? Okay. So I guess I can. I don't know. It's not there. Do I like equip it somehow? Interesting. I guess. I don't know. There's nothing in there. I can't. Why would you allow me to interact still?
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Oh, convenient. You're on your way to performing a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right and hand corner of the screen. Pressing the indicated inputs while it is shown will trigger your special attack. Should I do it now?
Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Oh.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Okay, I feel like I can do a little bit more damage now. Oh, that was nice. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay. Get a little bit of special moves, this game becomes a lot more interesting. Get down there. Oh, what you thought this was, fam? Get down there. Feel like I'm doing the seismic talks from Pokemon with Charizard. You absorb a bio blob. These are points used to unlock mutations. You collect bio balls by defeating Morks and finding the containers in various places of the world. You can use your bio blocks to unlock special powers at any time by exiting the mutation part of the menu, okay?
That's the good stuff.
This is creepy as hell. Hey, where's my gun? Okay, there it is. Guess I can't do anything to that. Okay. Bunker. Interesting.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Okay. There's no loot in here. The ray lighter. Puzzles. You found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths, while others feature different rewards. Okay. To switch the nodes, the nodes is selected to use. Okay. Rotate nodes L1, R2. Okay. This is the number of rotations you have left. 10 move. Oh, okay. The higher your intellect, the more moves you have. Okay. Each node has a certain position it must be rotated to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before that may consequences. So, what? Am I trying to just connect these? Oh.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay. So, sorry guys for the crunch. I mean, no popsicle. So I'm just wondering if I wasn't able to get this puzzle, will I just not have known that? Because that seems like that's pretty important to the beginning of the story.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go.
Do I really want to know what's behind that door, though? Airstrike. Perfectly counter an enemy's attack will stun them. A stun enemy has stars circling around their head, and after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air. Okay.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Made the kill. Boom. You should be able to use that. Nice shot.
Get your ass down here.
Crackers That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Kinda wanna take all their shit first. So give me all your stuff. It's nice working with you, gentlemen. Stay dead. A new friend and an old friend. I don't know him.
Fabobe, mok kofatu lua ba volua.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Koibe, okorfabe, do wolu.
He presents himself as out of
Rich.
date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Chintwata moti huasa.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Tuluya, uto lula, iboda kelmok.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Chintwata moti huasa.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Tuluwoya, lu, yalu batuluyu.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to
Tolu keta, ya wawanawe. Tuluwoya, lu, yalu batuluyu.
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
Wesa, gono. Ya, sawata mua.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Far kobe mako to far titaba. Yunulua tula.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Ugambon ang ugagad yebromo bufu.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Yalawa watnawa. Yunulua tula.
After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other.
Ya yumawa. Ewe bobuye.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Okay. Ah, this is kind of cool. I like how he looks in this outfit. Ugh, bless me. Don't tell me that's how you looked before.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay, that's not good.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Stay still. It just fell down
You
like he
handle
died.
that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the... Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so...
2012 months.
Countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Can I go in the water? Oh, wait, hold on. What? I was just swimming. So you can die in water too. Oh, I guess that was a shortcut.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined.
I really don't understand what was the point of that.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Ya you mawa. Yeah, mufurbu. Boom.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Kabobe farhi.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Udelu kun yufubu. Mpa wefo wewe.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Mutant and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Atu awa ya ea. Ewunku tu bubum.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Farfarifto. Tuka kubu.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Ewunku tu bubum. Udelu kun yufubu.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Farfarifto. Tuka kubu. Daimis.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Mutant, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride.
Bebuko kontabe. Tikamapen. Tamuk gabamuktab.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the Tribe War and the situation with the World Eaters.
Tu wabu.
Give me this net.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
But the world looks nice.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
He just peeked, bruh.
Let's see.
Signposts are found near locations of interest all around the world. You'll unlock a signpost when interacting with it. You can fast travel to a signpost you've unlocked by selecting on the map. Okay. That's the closest one. What the hell is
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
It's weird, could have sworn it was over here. But I guess I just showed it to you.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
I'm only taking in females, alright? If you're not a female, I don't want you. You gotta survive on your own.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness. The flow through all things at time. You'll be able to manifest the inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner.
He
Well,
worries
I'm
there
gonna
won't be
be
much
evil.
left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Side points. Interacting with captives and side strings. Or use side points that you can. Okay.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
I'll leave you to your fate, bro.
He can't understand why you'd do such a thing. He
I'm
won't make
evil.
it out of here on his own.
That's not my problem.
Good work, clever clogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
It just knocked the heck out of him.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than that.
And you were wrong. There's always more dark than light.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
I wish he would do different things every now and then. Side point unlocked. It look pretty badass. You've gained a side point. Use it to unlock powers in the mutation menu. Some powers are unlocked by aura score, meaning that your side points can only unlock powers with the same color as your current aura, or without color. Oh, okay. So there's some that are neutral. Excuse me.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Careful, man. I'll hurt you too.
Out of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby.
Loma utulu ba yogo.
The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Bumbo toboko. Befabihida untoko bukirko.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Billia Antuf.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Vunko Vuntu. Iboda Kelmok.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Koyetu Koweboy. Muk Bebuk.
He believes you share Jagni's view on the world. Regardless, Jagni would welcome someone that had helped them against the Myriad tribe.
Adu Awa Ya Ea. Mopu Far Kobi.
He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Yevofo Lola Lofo Fofo Umba Bagwa Papamu.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay, your current and started quests are shown in the journal. See the top menu above. You can change which quests you track by opening the journal tab and selecting that quest. So this is the dark one. And that's the right. Definitely gonna talk to Jagni.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Okay. My aura is somewhat dark. Mutation menu. Go to mutation tab to unlock SPSI. Powers by genetics. Okay. Wong Fu. Spark ball. Shoot a spark ball, press down to input. You have I already have that ability. Oh, it's kind of cool. Oh, so these need light aura. Okay. It's also a light aura to levitate. Oh, that looks dope. High spark. Okay. But the dark power just looks so much better. I think I'm gonna do blaze. I'll put it at X. Okay. 6 dark, huh? Chalavor, you haven't. Okay, and I have bio points. That goes here, right? Okay. Biogenics are unlocked by bio points gained. These bio creeps can be nuclear towers, okay? Interesting. That's kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna do this one.
Something strange could happen to you.
And do square for that. Alright. I think we're ready. Let's go the path of the evil. Was I supposed to go on the bridge? I think I was supposed to go on the bridge.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
That's kind of funny. Oh, that took all of my energy too.
Gata. Great shot.
Oh, nice.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
Pee on this real quick.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, okay, so I did pick the right ones.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Sifu? Like Shifu? Oh, that's crazy.
Says the Sifu is popular these days as the tribe grows stronger by the day. He suggests you let the Sifu do the talking when you meet. He prefers it that way.
Zata is the moi dotloho. Kariesne stace. Paro, ya put.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself.
Kariesne zdace zanavach. Apinosko.
He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here.
Unavochni tlohoni zanavach.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Unavochni tlohoni inatofo.
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Novi, ni bira totloho.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Is the moi vlada inatofo.
The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions.
Vlada dozadne novi.
Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
Yes, I should. Allying with Jagni, they want to vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life. Warning, set the game and go to destroy the Tree of Life, choosing destinies for to subdue event. I'm cool with that.
Yaput.
He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show.
Zivot. Yaput. Vlada.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
Zata yeti rekle. Zivot.
The Myriad are too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past. Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
Okay, well, if they're to, we need to end this quickly.
They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Cool.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. The only kin who count are the kin that are left standing at the end of the war. Let's focus on making that our kin, not theirs. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Você see dolor.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Oko, Pancremo.
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War...
Del novazi ale dlohodo.
He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost.
It's just been scratching this whole time. I think it's crazy how the Myrak just knows that I just sided with Dark already. And it's just like, yeah, you're gonna regret that, bub. Oh, intelligence increases my key energy. Still feel like I need some more strength. I hope you guys didn't think this was going to be a good playthrough. All evil. Would be interesting to fight the world eaters, but I think it would be cool to just see the world burned in flames. The apocalypse. And then we'll build anew. Some frame dropping over here. Look how that's just hay.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Understands you have other places you need to go.
Combat isn't too hard right now, at least from what I've seen. What is this? Oops.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially. Deformed and unfurred.
Oh god! Oh my god! Oh my god, you know what? I don't even think I want to fight you. You hit kind of hard. Look at the tracking on that. Alright, I'll come back later, okay? Yeah, I ain't with that.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation.
Sure, I would
There's
get a
something
very
special
good
about it,
level
drawing you closer. Let's see. Let's see.
What does it say? Allied Dark Rival. That wonk knocked the heck out of me. I kind of want to kill him, but I don't.
As
think I
time
even have the
passes,
damage.
memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Huh.
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
It's extremely small now. Goop.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Knowing how to swim won't solve life's hard problems, but at least one of them won't be drowning.
Wait, if I learn how to swim. Okay. Oh, he just picked me up. Oh my god, he's a killer. You can swim in most waters, while in very deep water you slowly lose key energy, and when you're out you drown.
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach, those willing to bend down and help you pick up your boots. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Oh, this is mom.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. She's not unhappy with your progress, but you still have a lot to prove. You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. She'll see you at the village square. She understands you and not what you want to.
I think that's hilarious to watch.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. He's learned that things are never as bad as they seem. You'll feel better in the morning. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
Picking up nothing for you.
It's your own future you're risking by not caring for the environment. The next generation will pay for the mistakes of the last. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
He forced me into the quest. Okay.
He wonders what usefulness you've found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. But that's his point, to take something useless, change it, and put it to good use again. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Crafting intro. Welcome to the crafting. Here you can modify existing weapons and armors, or if you're feeling creative, create an entirely new weapon from scratch. Okay. Huh. Hammer? You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of Wang Fu is more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. I was already trying to go somewhere.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Kalino?
She suggests you better hurry up then. You won't get far with that attitude. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She says it's not only about this moment and where you were going. You have to find yourself first, then everything else will follow. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Andro?
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Kala.
She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get.
Kamonu.
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Kala.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Anora kapapom. Inadabsunka?
She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them more. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Badayan analove, badan udidimada, bulshada.
Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know.
Will Shila Goyo.
He heard you helped Gizmo clean up. He's proud of you.
Badayan analove, hun.
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Will Shila Goyo. Hun.
He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial artist, after all.
Will Shila Goyo.
He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call. I wasn't really able to focus while I was on the call.
Schon.
He's curious to see what you found.
Dana dieser Fehler.
He's gathered so much over the years, and it's hard to remember everything. Nothing's wrong with his memory. It's just short.
Kuntu.
He can work wonders with pretty much anything, and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Tomozakula imapela.
He's learned you never know when something you found might come in handy, so it's best to save everything. He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Mashako Hirsave. Ja,
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Mashako Hirsave. Why adfuno diabe?
He can see the rebel in you. You're like your Mooma in that way, always choosing your own path, even if it might lead you to peril.
Und Lumpfaubsor.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
La fea nuch
He thinks you should. She'll be proud of you.
gaguhu.
I can't believe those guys jumped me and took my sword, though. Kind of made me a little upset. I mean, I guess this is a flashback, so it's not like I'll be able to take it.
Mustiki muhka?
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Monibasa.
Says being on time would be better yet.
Monibasa. Mustiki muhka?
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Vaseno kasaman barut. Sadurutu.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Kanamunta.
Wants you to prove that with some practice first.
Masama.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Masama.
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Urasa durut. Narolute.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Kensib gala.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Kialdo male kanorotono.
Reminds you that the best way to get someone to do things is for you to thank them.
Oh, was it this thing? Crap. Where's my net? Okay, you're going the same path, so... Bruh. Okay, I think triangle popped up. So I'll just press triangle.
Catchy.
Urasa durut.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Aplitonomuta.
Figuring that out is half the fun.
Ariaroche nui mumera.
It's called an auto.
Ingavaldo.
You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you.
Andro?
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Ferena masalapu.
Everything ends, both good and bad. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Luka Luka from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Temonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
What the fuck? Forgot. This is a kid-friendly channel. I gotta stop pressing. Whoa! Okay, so... Okay. I'm supposed to press up. Restart from last chapter.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it. That's just adding fuel to the flames.
masil natu.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Kanamunt, volakamun brukna.
There's nowhere to run to this time. The time has come to stand and fight.
Vasano kasaman baru. Kanamunt, rumblere marsamambun.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Mustiki muka.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to...
Urasa dut. An sontara.
She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
He's really just beating the crap out of her. She's not fighting back at all. I'm not really sure how much is supposed to kill him. It's really just ignoring me. Maybe I'll just chop on your health.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here.
I didn't understand what he... Okay, I guess
Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Is he not coming after me? No, okay, now he's in there. Okay. Can I go faster? I wasn't ready for that. I kinda just want to go back. I get how this is going. But that was gonna happen anyway. I like how they made her look similar to me too. So she could have looked totally different.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
But how does she die from just that? She's supposed to be this great leader.
The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
She died pretty easily.
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about.
You want to kill the whole family.
What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda don't really care for the memories.
As the moment fades and is lost, The only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
I think because we're like rushing and trying to do this game, I'm probably gonna just put it on easy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I'm able to find, oh, it's right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that little memory. Wait, wasn't that just in a town? Nah, this is a new area. Yeah, I didn't like that transition.
Let's see.
Okay. Like, this game has good parts, and then it's like, it has parts that's just like, I can craft a weapon now. Gear, change your equipment and weapons, equipping gear, circle icon, okay. Okay. Inventory sorting. In range. Well, it says square to modify, but it's not letting me modify it. Guess I don't have anything really. Yeah, I don't have any of them stuff. Okay.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. You've used up all your key energy.
Oh, okay.
You've had better days. It was harder than expected to take down the Fluff Hulk. They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost. You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost. Mercy is for the weak. The Jagni tribe seek no one's sympathy.
That's what I like.
Look, an emergency box from the old days. Wow, bet that knuck makes a tight fist.
The Clonko Fist. We found the Clonko Fist. Powerful tool. Against punching walls. You can even use it as a weapon. Okay. Oh, I kind of like how that looks. Okay, okay. Switch weapons, you can either use the quick select menu to go to your gear menu and okay. Oh, yeah, I don't want those anymore. The old world.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I see that.
Soft.
Hitting an enemy with a special attack fills one of Super Wong Fu icons to the left of your character. When all icons are filled, you can activate. Combat's kind of clunky a little bit. To loot up here? That's... That wants me to go that way, right?
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried.
It might make me stronger, so... I think I actually can do it.
You'd think this place would be crawling with worms. This corner of the world is called Bricktown.
No, I'm already in Bricktown. Okay. I want to do this real quick.
A flush stool from the back in town. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool.
Okay, I think I get it.
That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
It's telling me to go back there, but I'm finding good shit up here. Look at that. Kind of all went full circle. Came out to where I needed to go anyway.
Sound seems to travel farther at night. The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that Mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out of here, big machines on rails with smokestacks that fouled the air. The rails used to be filled with chugs packed tight with two-leggeds, like guppos in a tin.
Oh, I got another
You're on the
viewer.
right track. Keep your eyes open.
What's that say? What's up, JD? How you doing? Welcome to the scream. Will I die from this? I don't know. Okay. Fall damage does not exist. There's like a glider that you can get to, I think. I guess I'll just keep jumping down. I was hoping that this side quest wouldn't take me too far from the main mission so I could go back easy. That looks pretty far. And I don't even know if I'll die from jumping from here. Well, whatever. Just slide, okay.
That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there. The salt feels crusty on your skin.
Oh! I gotta hurry. I can't be in water for too long or I'll drown.
Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. Wonder if any of it matters now. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went under. Toxanol didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. Their machines made a mess, though, and they never cleaned up after themselves. You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open.
Yeah, the narrator sounds cool at first, right? Like he has a really nice voice, he really does. But after listening to him for a whole hour, well, I've been on stream for 2 hours, it gets kind of on your nerves. Not gonna lie. And he talks to you for every NPC, everyone. Can I make it? Come on. Nice. Didn't drown. But yeah, he talks for every NPC, which gets annoying. Wow, that looks creepy. This looks terrifying. Need to. I don't know what that is that I need.
That's a resource totem. A monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean.
Materials you found to scrap totem, bash it with your weapon to gather materials for crafting. Say no more.
Don't know what that e-waste was.
Oh. Okay. There's the enemy here. Oh my god, he's huge.
Not enough key energy. Steel punch.
Oh, he just tossed me, knocked me out of there. Combat's I like the combat, but it can be clunky sometimes. Like right now, I guess maybe because I don't have everything, it doesn't feel so fluid.
Smash that trash.
Oh.
It's a fresh morning. Maybe find some breakfast.
Bio container. You found a bio container. Flight. Okay.
That's just nasty. Biohazards make you puke.
Okay. I'm so far from the main mission now. So, JD, I know you've been gone for a while. Well, you just got into the stream, right? So, they have it where you can pick paths, right? There's like 6 tribes, and they all have different beliefs on how to save the world, because the world here is dying. And I chose the dark path. So there's these things called the world eaters that are killing this tree that keeps the world alive, right? And there's the other tribes want to like defeat the world eaters to protect them, right? To protect the tree to save the world. I joined the clan that wants to let the world eaters destroy the tree, and so the world can end, so they can start anew. You know, I just want to see what the dark path brings. What can I bring? I think I might just build up my strength some more.
Buffer than ever.
Okay, and I should have some new moves for Wong Fu. I'm not evil. It's just interesting. You know, most people are just gonna go the good path. Like, you can be somewhat evil, somewhat light, somewhat good, and they have different abilities that you can access depending on light your aura, which is if you're light or dark or somewhat light, or if you're just neutral, which is kind of interesting. When you find a new weapon type, you will be able to spend upgrades to unlock special attacks. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have bio points too. It's my aura. I should probably save it though. Oh my god! He flew! Bro, that was so funny! I didn't expect him to fly like that! What did you say? I think it's crazy how we equate good with light and dark with the bad things that are bad. That is crazy. Like in this game, they actually talk about that, how like just because you side with the tribe that I sided with, who want to have the world destroyed so they can start anew, doesn't necessarily mean that the way of their thinking is bad, which is true. Just depends on how you look at it. Oh, you're a quest, aren't you? I don't really know if I want to talk to you. I'm already on a quest.
Welcome to the Surfipelago,
I think it's
where
lagging
the
for you,
horizon
but,
rests on the surfy
you'll probably
goo.
see what just happened. It's pretty dope. So I think it was pretty dope. Finish this quest and hopefully I get a new weapon or something good. Then after I finish this quest, I'll do the main mission to defeat the first tribe, because I joined the evil tribe, right? They're not looking towards unifying the tribes or anything, right? So
Check out that plastic scrap over there.
so what that means is they don't want to like unify with them, so I'm just going there to destroy the whole tribe.
The daytime makes it harder for things to sneak up on you.
Interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. So from what I'm noticing so far, the game looks gorgeous, right? Like that's beautiful. It is nice. The game looks gorgeous, right? But like going through these areas, it just seems like a lot of things are kind of empty. Like I can appreciate how nice the game looks and how big the map is, but if you don't really have that many things to interact with, it's like, what's the point? Your carnal fist is too weak to smash through this. You need to upgrade it. Wait, but I'm already on a quest. Where's the other quest I was already on? Okay. Yeah, it was this one. I need to get a mount. think I might stream some Outriders too later. Since they came out with a new patch, things are supposed to be better. Oh, what are you?
You're hurt bad.
Oh my god, oh my god. The other weapon was better. I still don't understand how to use the gun in the game.
Try again when you have some key energy.
Like, it's so weird to use the gun. It's not regular aiming controls. Is that a different one? Or is that the same one? And it's level 8. No wonder it's killing. Oh, I'm out of another thing I just noticed about this game. They don't level their level, the game level are balanced for this game. Like, I just got this quest, right? And it's having me fight something that's level 8 already. It's kind of crazy. I'm only level 4. How's your mom doing? JD. Look at this one, just a bit closer. I just want to do one side quest before so I can make sure I'm fully prepared before I go ahead and do the main mission.
There's so much green in the forest. And brown. You found the whereabouts. The deepest, darkest forest in the land. Sometimes hard to see for all the trees.
Found a green leaf plant. Jump through the loop to collect the leaf. You can use that to buy things later. Green is a monetary currency in biometric. Okay. This? Okay. I wish I could cut. Like, I need to learn how to edit videos and record. If I could do that,
You're at the quarrel spot. Just disgusting to see it destroyed like this.
survive. Okay, and we killed him. Wait, is he a part of us or not? Oh, he's one of us. Okay. That's why I wasn't doing damage to him. He looked kind of tough too. It's pretty cool. Can I ride you? That's the real question. No, I can't. Guess it probably would be. Oh, look, there's a tree thing. Well, that was a fail.
This corner of the world is called Anywhere, which is maybe why Click calls it home. Let's see. This fellow seems shocked to see you. He's heard about you, but figured you didn't have the guts to do what must be done to survive till the end of the world. Agrees that's obviously true. Figures someone like you must be willing to do anything to stay alive, just like him. Now that you got this far, though, which way will you go? You seem like you're ready to make the hard choices and do the worst things to see this world wind down right. Guesses the end is coming either way. When there's nothing but a bad storm rising, it's ride or die. Asks you to think of the world like a set of locks. Every time you do something, says worse is relative. What's bad for you might be good for him. Looks like the world's going to burn. The brighter, the better. Seems like you threw out the old plans for this world. Trying to start something new? He likes the Jagni you work with. He's liberated lots of things with them. And from them. It's not like anything they have was actually theirs, and they don't lock it down. You look like you'd be a fun lock to pick. Says back in the days, no one locked anything, but that's changed. Locking yourself in and others out is his key to survival. He keeps his business low-key, but for the right person, he's willing to unlock secrets from the back then. The gears mesh well between you. It'll be easier for both if you just call him Click. Says he'd be happy to show you. Click says his key to success is metal. And judging from what he's heard about you, you're handy with metal too, literally. If you charged a bar of metal at a Toxanol zap station, he could forge it into the palm of your hand. That would help your clonk fist beat new paths into the future. Just flip the switch of a generator that produces superheated, glowy air and get on it when the lightning charge forms. Simple, right?
The shark of the dun
Thinks the biggest risks come with the best rewards.
There's an enemy. No, it's not an enemy. It's so damn big. It's an ally.
You could have missed this village. It's called Mamble Clump.
I need to...
Beefed up. Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find better goods anywhere else. Hopes you're selling too. They're always looking to replenish their store.
Each vendor specializes on a particular type of item: melee, range parts, gear parts, clothes, mounts. Mounts? You got a mount? No, I'm guessing not. You're hella expensive. Fuck out of here. You found the restroom space. Here you can restore your key, okay?
Nice and clear out today.
I'm not gonna make it all the way over there from here. I gotta find another way around. Over there.
Let's see.
All of a sudden, whoa, get out of here. All of a sudden it's cold.
It's a cold zone. Even a thick coat of fur is enough to keep you warm here. That's a toxinol zap station. Fate is funny that way, but it won't always make you laugh.
Oh, it's nighttime now. It's pretty cool.
Just flip the switch of the generator to produce superheated glowy air and get on it when the lightning forms.
What the heck is that? Well accomplished, you just
Running low.
Okay, okay. Get out of here.
It's shockingly dark out there. You did good, but the lightning did all the work. Head back to Click to amp up the Clonk Fist. Hey, there's some e-waste. Something or someone has made a nest here. can always come back. Until time runs out.
Let's see where you at.
Click says your fist is charged and ready to punch a hole through anything that stood in your way in the past. Click's worked out the locks of the world, but still needs to make the keys. He figures he could make a skeleton key, a key that'll unlock any old lock, if only he had a back-in-time bone. He's talking about remains of the dead and gone, and that means a chill down your spine as this bone comes from a particular site, the Gone Forevermore. Says fortunately that won't be necessary as you're so much better at handling things on your own.
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
Sometimes your gut is flat out wrong.
Don't ever doubt yourself. You are number one.
Even the dark knows you're better than this.
Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
Click says you're locked together in fate. Can't believe no one stopped that monster yet. Who will step up? Been watching you and loves how you don't care about anyone but yourself. Says you're welcome back. Click says you're locked together in fate. Click says you need to dig up a back-in-time bone from Gone Forevermore. Click says you're locked together in fate. Says you should take care.
can start a different stream to title it for the war. The first tribal war.
Always good to have some wood scrap like that on hand. That silo there is so tall. It's a mystery what they used to keep in it.
Okay, get in fire. I guess if I had the fungi, or if I break through.
It's quiet here. Too quiet?
No, I think I'm gonna fight somebody because of you. Of course not. I can't go through that. But how do I get to the top though? This one. And of course there's enemies.
Your key energy isn't up for that.
This is a big guy who's really giving me the problem.
You're bruised.
Oh, kick me. Disrespectful. And I have Wait, no, let's stop. Let's see what I do.
Just check that strong out. That dawn's a bit easier on the eyes. This is Knucklet. Up there in the little blimp, you'll find an upgrade. Let's see. Check out that shopperia over there. Wonder what they used to sell.
A mini, it literally says mini boss too. It's crazy. Oh, that's why he's not doing damage. I'm not hitting the mini boss.
Not going to happen with your key energy level. Knuckle. Sunburnt.
That's so tough when it's just you. Power attacks.
Burnt wall.
What you got? Nothing on you. Was there something left in here? Ah! Didn't even tell me. If I never went to it, I'd never know. The area looks high for some reason. The area is hot.
Looks like some solid wood scrap there. Ready to roll? The day is calling. This area is blazing hot. You'd better have something that'll keep you cool if you're going in. Look at those muscles.
I think I'm gonna keep doing this until I get to 100. Then I'll stop with that. Let's upgrade my...
Found a motor juice station. Still the best place to search for go juice.
I'm good. Oh my god! started hitting really hard. Oh my god, bro. I wonder what would happen if I just put all my things to resistance. Even though I have 53%, it doesn't really seem to help.
Found a motor juice station. Still the best place to search for go juice.
The heat zone suit. Let's see. I don't really want to fight you. Yeah, it's going a lot slower now. What?
You're injured.
He literally picked up his ally to kill me.
On the home stretch.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it a stream for this for right now. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, that's new.